start with you. Obviously, season high 21 points today. Where did that performance come from?
I mean, honestly, my coaching staff and my team give me so much confidence, and it's just putting in the work. I think been leading to have opportunity like that. So I just do my part. I try to perform the best I can for my team, do my bit when the ball comes to me, shoot it. But a lot of preparation. My team gives me a lot of confidence. So yeah.
Why do you think, in particular, you were able to get those 21 points tonight and have such a strong performance?
Yeah, great question. I think our ability to attack the key and attack the paint has been really good. I think Meg, Izzy, we have a lot of strong guards. Abby coming downhill, you don't want to leave them open, so a lot of the defense would sink in, giving me good opportunities to shoot. My coaches back me, my teammates back me, so just having that confidence to shoot it. Really strong players that get me open and get me good looks.
Obviously, we saw Tolo on the sidelines today. Was she telling you anything to kind of gee up the team and get them ready for the game?
Yeah, Tolo's the best. She is ultimate hype man. I mean, obviously we miss her a lot on the court because she is such an amazing player, but she is such an amazing human at the same time and still brings as much energy as she would as she was playing. So yeah, lots of energy, lots of hype ups, and yeah, it was good.
Obviously, we're kind of getting to the midway point of the season.
Yeah.
How important is it to bank wins like this at this time?
Yeah, it's super important. I think we just come in with the mentality of working hard every game, doing all the little things, because it's a really, really tough league. So getting these wins is really important. Yeah.
Kennedy, obviously, just on Tolo, did you feel like the side did miss her, especially in that third quarter and at the start of the fourth?
I mean, we miss Tolo. There's no, whether it's from the tip to training this week. I mean, Tolo's been a huge addition of our program, and obviously not just this season, last season. But I think what probably just highlighted here was the contribution she can still make irrespective of her being on the floor, and I think that's where we're really lucky with the level of leadership we have in this team and the amount of experience. Is that being on court obviously is a huge part, but their leadership and ability to be able to contribute in other ways in this program is huge. And so although we miss Tolo, we've obviously, we don't have her for a great reason, and obviously giving life and having a baby is a celebration and something that we're all going to celebrate, and obviously with both her and Dan Jackson. But I think credit to this group, because I think they're obviously, this can always go two ways. You take subtract a huge part of a program out on court, and just to see performance like Liv's tonight, Meg's. Obviously has been pretty consistent all season long, but just seeing how the group rally together and galvanise in situations where perhaps maybe teams see other adversity similar and perhaps don't perform at this level. So I'm really proud of the group. I'm really proud of Liv, and she played absolutely out of her skin, and is a very capable player at this level. And tonight I feel really happy for her, because she just proved it to herself, and her teammates did a great job of putting her in great positions.
What was your message at three-quarter time when the side was down by just one and the Flames have really surged in that third quarter?
Yeah, I mean, look, for us it was probably a little bit of, there was, some of it was fouling and just, controlling the things we can control, not necessarily how the game can be officiated, obviously, and that does change in ebbs and flows. But, we gave up probably too many offensive rebounds in that situation, fouling late. So we highlighted those things to make sure we continue to tidy up those, but at the same time, staying aggressive and playing defence and sticking to our process. Obviously, the group did a great job of sort of digging in and, rallying when we really needed it late game.
Yeah, and just final one from me. Meg, you touched on her performance. Is she becoming one of the key players of this side, do you think, now that I think this is her 20-plus point performance for this season?
Yeah, I mean, I'll give you Meg's a very talented player, no doubt. And I think with this team, what makes them special is any player on their given night can have a great game, and we'll celebrate that player's success. But we've got 15 very talented players in our squad, and we're very fortunate that even in the situation where we've obviously have injuries and omissions right now from our program, we've got players who are ready to step up and make trainings difficult and play their role to a really high level. And so without those players, we don't have performances like we saw tonight, and certainly without obviously having great leadership and a team of people that really work hard for each other, we don't have performances like we saw. But Meg's a very capable player. I mean, we obviously brought her out here with incredibly you know, high hopes and expectations for her, and she's met every single one of them every round.
Kennedy, you mentioned injuries, players unavailable. Around this time of the season last year, we saw some of the players come across from New Zealand when that league wrapped up. Do you think we might see some people look to come over again this year to fill some of those gaps?
I mean, look, certainly the Tohu League back in New Zealand is obviously a great league with plenty of good Australian talent and New Zealand talent there. From my perspective as coach, I mean, Dan and I are assessing all possibilities, and we've been really transparent with the group as to where we're at with potential injury replacements for this team. I think outside of obviously there being some really talented players, not just in that league but also around the world, for us, finding the right person with the right fit, or the right players with the right fit culturally for our program and our community and our team's critically important, but also knowing that, you know, there's still a commitment to invest in the group that we have here, and even in situations, for example, like tonight, obviously we don't have Casey for what will possibly be the remainder of the season, obviously Tolo for the remainder of the season. You know, we'll back the group that we have in to get the job done. But yeah, look, we'll consider all possibilities, including New Zealand, for potential replacements.
Quick turnaround before the next game. Any particular focus for the rest day? Or
Recovery. We get back to Bendigo tomorrow. We'll have video and some walkthrough. Obviously, playing Adelaide recently will help. You know, we back in our medical staff and our performance team. You know, they've done a great job of conditioning our players to be in great shape. You know, I thought that we met that game and never really lost our intensity or focus, and that's a big part to the medical and performance team we have at the Spirit. Yeah, we'll enjoy this one tonight, and then it will very much be refocus and reload for the game on Sunday.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank
I just
you.
want to ask, what's your mentality like as a coach? Because the turnover from last season to this year's roster to start the season, how have you enjoyed it as a coach? Because you guys are still quite a success.
Yeah, thank you. No, I appreciate that. I appreciate the observation. Again, you know, I think we have a template and a model that works incredibly well. Obviously, the credible leaders we have in our program, we've been really fortunate with keeping, again, Tolo and KG. Abby Warring, obviously, seasoned vet, you know, a couple of 200 to 250 gamers experience really helps. And then bring in the right people. Again, similar, you know, Liv Pollard, Kelsey Rees, you know, we brought in what I believe are two of the best collegiate graduates out of the US, Australian level talent. And then finding a high level input point guard. But we've had a good amount of retention as well. Georgia Booth obviously is playing incredible basketball for this program. Micah Simpson's been incredible in her role as a backup point guard. So, you know, even though, yes, there's been a fairly high turnover, we've been very consistent in the process in terms of how we recruit, the types of people we recruit, and also finding pieces that work well with what we already have. So both, you know, I can't take all the credit for that. That's obviously, our GM's pretty damn good. Obviously had a lot of success in Dan Jackson, but it's something we do collaboratively, and certainly something that I like to involve our experienced players in as part of that process too. So I've been pretty transparent with what our team will look like.
And being a coach is a major part of that success too. So,
Yeah.
Talk
Thank you.
about Olivia. That's it. You had 2 games, previous game, 2 points, 0 points. They come out 21 points, feeling confident, get the green light. How much of that aspect can you thank your coach for that?
Yeah, lots. I mean, like I said earlier, what I touched on was how much confidence the coaches give me. They just, a right shot is a right shot, even if it's not going in. I've had a string of a few games where I've been missing a few shots, but they keep installing confidence in me. I keep getting the work done, getting the shots up, and yeah, I just know that they back me, so I just try to do my best for the team, and yeah, a lot of credit to them.
And my last question is, does your mentality change now that you feel like you do have a bigger role? Because you came out with confidence into the starting team.
Yeah.
Can we expect to see this confidence roll on?
Yeah, look, I think each game I am gaining confidence. Obviously, it's my first official season in the league, so I am getting more of a feel for it. But I think no matter what role I play, I'm still coming in with that same energy and trying to make an impact. If it's less minutes, if it's more, I'm just trying to do my bit so we can get the wins. But yeah, definitely gaining more confidence.
No, it was a pleasure to watch this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Anyone on Zoom?
Anyone on Zoom as well?
Kenny, Sam, nice to you, mate.
Oh, all the way from Mildura, Sammy.
How are you, mate? Yeah.
Good, mate.
3 players in double figures tonight must be pretty pleasing and pretty good win as well, also.
Yeah, I wasn't giving you a heart attack from home, was I?
No, I was pretty calm tonight.
You're pretty calm tonight. Oh, well, you need to come sit on my seat for a while. Yeah, look, again, just, you know, this group, their ability to play great basketball and play for each other, you know, continues to be a huge part of what we're doing and the fabric of our program. I'm really proud of all players. And again, you know, it just, you know, as much as it would be great to have everyone scoring double figures every night or a number of people, we just know in different games and different nights it's going to be someone's night, and I think that's what makes this group special. They continue to find each other and set each other up for success by running X amount of sets or actions that are going to put those players in a prime position. So, and obviously Polly, both Meg and Isabel Borlase were benefactors of great team basketball, but also the amount of work they put in, because what people don't see is they see game day, you know, but some of these players are on the floor every day working on their game and working in the gym and doing all the recovery. So there are hours, cumulative hours upon hours that go into putting yourself in a position to perform at this level. And our group doing an exceptional job of putting the time in.
Great. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks everybody.
Thank you.